Welcome back to Living 757. Patricia, I can tell you this, it doesn't matter how much we think we know the law, okay?
Yes.
When Huffman Huffman stops by, they can put us at ease with their answers, and today we welcome back John Paulson from Huffman Huffman, attorney.
Yes.
How are you doing, John?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well,
So
doing
excited to
fine.
have
We just found out that Patricia has a watching partner with the show Vikings.
Yes.
You watch it too.
Yes.
It's a little dangerous.
A little dangerous, yeah, but exciting.
It's a little
It's pretty intense.
Well,
Exactly.
Well, today's topic is about the compensation you're entitled after an accident, okay? Whether you're watching Viking or not.
And I know there's a lot of rules that we need to, that you need to
it.
change
Yeah.
in that show.
So here's a tough question. How much is my case worth? Not
Yeah.
saying I have a case right now, but just a case.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
So that we get that question a lot, obviously. And the first thing I'd say is if you call up an attorney right after an accident happens and you say how much my case worth, and an attorney has any opinion on that, don't trust it. Ooh. Because every case is different. And when we evaluate these cases, we don't evaluate them until a person is done treating. So a person may treat for a week, a person might treat for 6 months. It just depends on injuries. I had a lady call me up this morning and said I was in an accident 5 days ago and this insurance company is trying to offer me X amount of dollars. And my response to that was, well, how badly are you hurt? I don't know. I've been to the emergency room once.
Yeah.
And the crazy part, I told my aunt, don't call you if she doesn't have all the information.
That's
I
right.
tried to tell
Yeah,
her.
exactly.
That's
She
right.
still calls you.
Sure. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, so you actually get those type of calls and
Oh, certainly, all the time.
I
Yeah.
believe. And at
Absolutely.
what part of the process we can say if I'm in an accident, I can think that it has some money on my case, some
It depends
value.
again. The way the process works is if you sign up with Huffman Huffman, it's really dependent on your injuries. I mean, there are all kinds of different injuries people incur in these kind of car accidents, mostly soft tissue injuries, but sometimes worse. And we don't make any type of demand or claim until we know the extent of that injuries. And what that means is the person is back to how they were feeling before the accident or as close to that as you can be.
Yeah, because that makes sense. If something happened and I just make an arrangement right at the front and then I still have pain for 6 months, who's going to pay for that?
Right, but you've signed the release, so that's not going to be compensated. So you'll have no idea.
okay, so
See?
then let's talk about property damage.
Sure.
All right, because I know that's a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
All right, so like how is that calculated?
Property damage is tough because it's certainly the most unfair part of this whole situation. You have a nice working vehicle, maybe you've paid this vehicle off, you don't owe any money on it, but it's an older vehicle, but it runs fine and gets you from here to there, no problem. If you get into a car accident that isn't your fault and the car's totaled, all the insurance company has to pay you is the fair market value of that vehicle the minute it was before in that accident. So which means they normally look it up in a Kelly Blue Book or something like that, so now you're getting $5,000 for a vehicle that was running great, and now you have to go get a loan and get a new vehicle. So that's why it's really important that if you are injured to hire an attorney and to follow through with that, because that can bring you some additional compensation.
Makes sense.
So what is the best way, Sean, to ensure that we get the best result when we have a personal injury?
Well, certainly, I mean, I'm going to say hire Huffman Huffman. I mean, we've been around
course.
for 50 years this year. So,
Wow,
and we have a good
congrats.
reputation of helping people who are injured in these motor vehicle collisions. But if nothing else, check your insurance policies. A lot of people are driving around with minimum type of insurance. We've talked about this before on the show. But it's real important to have adequate coverage just in case you are catastrophically injured in one of these accidents.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well,
Call the people that they know, call Huffman and Huffman.
That's right.
Yes, thank you so much.
Sure.
Where can people find you? Like a social medias where they can call?
Well, of course, the phone number should be up on the screen, or it has been already, 422-HELP, 757-422-HELP. Or you can check out our website, of course.
Awesome. Well, thanks, John, for always stopping by. Who knows, we may need you a little bit later.
Good.
Yes. Thank you so much.